This is the comment that I'm responding to. So, sluts don't exist, and I have Christian ethics when it comes to sex? No, 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 you fucking idiots have it all wrong. A slut is someone that whores around with other people with no respect for themselves or other people in relationships. So I guess a girl that fucks 4 other people when she is in a relationship with somebody doesn't exist and isn't a slut. I don't give a shit who has sex with who, but when you're having sex with other people while you're in a relationship or married, or you're having sex with somebody else that is in a relationship or married, or if you're just having sex with a ton of people to fulfill your sexual needs, then I have no respect for you and you are a slut. Now that I got that out of the way, I don't care if you agree or disagree with me, don't bother commenting or I'm just going to delete it. Or if you want to say some stupid shit, I'll just ban you, no questions asked. I had to comment. Depends on the nature of the relationship. Honesty is the key to it all. If a girl has several open relationships with several open people who all know about each other and are okay with each other, what's the harm? Shaming people for having high sex drives is as bigoted as shaming people for preferring their own gender or having a foot thing or having a furry thing or whatever. I know some women who have sex drives much stronger and much more uncontrollable than any man I've ever met. It's not their fault their bodies want to engage all the time. It can be a serious mental chemical imbalance issue. It would be like shaming someone because their DNA just happened to give them darker brown skin or gave them autism. Just like it happened to give them a higher sex drive. Not saying that a high sex drive is, a disease, but some people it can be that bothersome. If everyone is open and honest with each other and is being safe and cautious and most of all just having fun without hurting people who don't have a specific fetish for pain, then just shut the fuck up and let them live their lives. They are not sluts, they are humans who just enjoy playing with what they got more than others do. And isn't that really the only true meaning in life? Figuring out what these bodies can do? Where did I go? Trying to figure out all the good and bad things these bodies can do, and then trying to do the things that feel the best with trying not to hurt other people once we learn that people can be hurt. If these people are knowingly destroying relationships or are lying to get their fucks and going behind people's backs, not being honest, then it's a problem. Then you can call them a slut. Don't unfairly judge people for how they're born, and if what they're doing feels good to them and isn't hurting anyone else, don't be a shallow douchebag just because one girl may have cheated on you in the past and you can't grow out of your immature jealousy. Jealousy is obsolete. His response: Nick, that's the stupidest thing I've ever seen someone post, or someone's response, I'm not sure who responded, because the original poster was under the name of the community itself, Atheist Gamers. I mean, on an atheist site, of all things. Nick, that's the stupidest thing I've ever seen someone post on Facebook, and it's in response to something that actually makes sense at the end of the day. Maturity plays a big role, and if you're not mature enough to keep your legs closed or keep it in your pants, then you're a slut, period, whether you're being honest or not. I know some girls that regret their past because of what they did in it. Way to be a bully. Congrats, making fun of people for something they can't help. What the hell are you doing on an atheist page? Some girl cheated on you, so now you're butthurt that any girl could be as sexually active as you wish you could be? I know those feelings, and I know they hurt, but I've been shown time and time again that they are immature, childish. These people I know that are in these types of relationships are loving and caring people, giving, generous, fun geeks that love many of the same games and movies and anything else, and artwork and whatever, that I do. I was involved for a little while in a few relationships like that. I'm only no longer involved because I found a girl that I'm crazy about and she wishes to be monogamous at the moment. So I'm keeping honest and faithful in regards to relationships, not religion. And the word faithful, I was trying to clarify that. Jealousy is immaturity. It's one of the traits we disagree with and ridicule the most about in Yahweh, the God of the Christian Bible. We should be able to share ourselves with whoever we wish, so long as everyone involved is open and honest. Trust is the only important thing here. If you think there can only be one man and one woman, then yes, you're exhibiting a very Christian point of view on relationships. But there are a lot of people who are instinctively monogamous too. condemning those who spread their legs while you just spread your uneducated hate on the type of people you personally don't like, trying to force your limits on everyone else, is not helping anything. Sounds a lot like religious thinking to me. Bigot. I'll take the bigot back. If you're just responding how you think your possibly extremely jealous partner wants you to respond. I know how those relationships feel too. I've been in one. I don't mean to cause any relationship tension if that's the only reason you're responding like this. And everybody regrets things about their past. It's all a part of making choices. Again, if they aren't hurting anyone or involving you, when the hell does your opinion matter? And now I'm blocked from commenting on their page. I got a lot of likes and a lot of people supporting my position on that. If the post exists, it's over at Atheist Gamers on Facebook, a Facebook community. You can check it out. Yeah, the guy that runs the page kind of tends to run it more like it's just his own personal Facebook page. He posts his random shit all the time, his own just regular thoughts. And, you know, you gotta call him out on this kind of shit. Slut-shaming is so obsolete. I mean, if people are born with high sex drives and they can't help it, like I've explained already, what's the point of shaming people? Why not just try to help them? You know? What the fuck are you doing on an atheism page if you have that kind of a position? That you're not allowed to have fun with your own body with other people who agree with having fun with their own bodies, because there's nothing else for us here to do but have fun with the way our bodies are able to, including the stuff that's in our mind, because our brain is a part of our body. It is intrinsically, it cannot be detached from our body. That's part of it. I'm not just saying physical. But still, that's the only thing we can do. Play with ourselves, in the most simplest way of putting it. And if others want to play too, why not have fun? If you're safe, if you're being safe and honest, and you're not lying to anyone, and you're not hurting anyone, that doesn't specifically ask to be hurt, then where's the problem? What right do you have in telling them not to? You're just being a fucking bigot.